morning, brother. Thank you. Could I have a spoon, please? Yeah, thank you. Nice one. Sorry?
You content creator?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You want to be in it?
I'm always looking for this new certificate video.
Yeah, for YouTube.
Oh, what's your channel?
Yeah, search. You can see. My name is Hamza.
Hamza.
Yeah, you search. Yeah, you subscribe, okay?
Yes.
You like the video?
Yeah, I like this video.
Yeah, of course. So. Yeah, man. That's one, bro. That's wholesome. He's like, oh, look, I'm subscribed, and he shows me his phone for proof. So, a few days ago, I was driving home, and something hit me. Right, I train twice a day. I'm pretty jacked, confidence, good with the ladies. I make money. I've got like everything, every goal that I set, I've achieved. And so one day I was just driving home and I was like, so why am I not terrifically happy? Like, I'm living the dream right now. This was what everyone, including myself, thought would give you the ultimate life where you're happy 24/7. Like, what's missing? What is there still to improve on when your finances are in check and your fitness is good and you've got the ability to attract women and whatever? What's still left? And for me, I realize it's probably the same as you, even though you still have your goals to accomplish. It's actually the social life. It's not just having a friend that you go to the gym with, but I'm quite adamant. There's a new thing I've been thinking about. It's like, I really think men are supposed to live together. I've been thinking about it a lot recently. Like, I was at my place last night and I finished everything I needed to do. I read for hours. I did an hour of breath work, right? So I already had trained twice as well, hit my calories, and it was like 5 p.m. And I was like, I've got about 5 more hours left of the day. I don't want to read anymore. I read like at least like half a book in one day, right? And I was like, I just wasn't interested in reading some more right now. I was like, what else could I do? Honestly, like, I might play some like fucking video games or watch TV. And I started contemplating it. I was like, I keep having so much free time. What should I be spending it on? And so I was debating on like these degenerate things like video games and whatever. And I was like, fuck it, you know what? Like, there's this gelato, like this healthy kind of ice cream place nearby. I'll go get one and come back and I'll watch like some YouTube video or something. On the way out, let me finish this point actually, then I'll tell you what happened, because the story is kind of wholesome as well. It's on a separate point. But I just feel like when you are a guy who lives alone, you have your own bedroom in your parents' home, I really feel like after you've done your major tasks, like for example, the big work task or studying task, or like, if you want to be a YouTuber, you're recording videos or whatever, then after the gym, that's when your day kind of gets depressing. Like, if you're the kind of guy I'm speaking to, you wake up kind of early, you work on something first thing in the morning, so you check off a bunch of nice habits like meditation, journaling, exercise, and then you do like a business kind of task, or maybe a career task, or maybe a studying task, like something big, right? That's your deep work task. That's like your frog task in the morning. And then you go to the gym, for example. And the moment after the gym, you probably feel the same thing that I felt when I was back at home, which is like this feeling of like depression, of like, oh man, like that's it. That's all the fun, the growth gone for today. And the rest of the day, I'm just gonna like sit around and just kind of like kill time. I can't work too much. Can't go to the gym again, really. I'll just watch some fucking Alex Hormozi podcast and just like have a mid-tier night. Like, that's what I was doing, right? And it's like an odd sense of like depression like that. And when I thought, what's needed, I know that it's social life and brotherhood, but the thing is, for a guy like me, and maybe for you, I like being in my routine and goal orientated. that if a guy messaged me and was like, hey bro, do you want to hang out at like 7 p.m? I'd be like, no, that's gay as fuck. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do like out of my home at that time, right? It's just, that's just my values. You might, have different values. But for me, I'm more of like a stay-at-home kind of person. And every time I do go outside of my home for something kind of new, like for example, I'll go shopping with a friend or I'll go for like a random dinner with a friend, I often have less fun doing that than if I just stayed at home because of the massive amount of like effort that's required. So it's not that I think that we just need to plan something and, meet a friend once every week for rock climbing or something. But it's those little random like conversations that happens when you live with someone where it's inspiring and there's like, there's just fruitful conversations. That's where like a real bond is built, not through the organized 1 hour that you go and get coffee with a friend, but from the unorganized conversation at 9:30 p.m. when you both have just like finished work and you're about to go to sleep and you're just like laughing about shit and you're making a joke about something that happened that day. So it really got me thinking of like, I might be considering that for next year, is like spending more time, like slowly integrating into like living with more guys. I think that's like something you might want to consider as well, that even when you achieve like your dream reality, you might still have like this sense of like boredom and a slight sense of depression when you are a man who's still kind of like an island. And I really think that's not just about having friends or anything, but it's specifically with living with guys. So that's the point I wanted to make, and I'll just quickly tell you because the story from yesterday was pretty wholesome. I think it was like in the morning or when I was coming back from kickboxing, like when I recorded from yesterday and I ended, I get like super close to my place where there's a bunch of cats there, and like one of the cats I've brought up to my room before a couple of times actually, and like, they're like stray cats, but they kind of well look after, like my building kind of puts out food for them and everything. And I'm driving, I'm like literally a minute away from my place, just basically in the sort of area of my building. And I just, out of the corner of my eye, see this tiny little kitten just kind of like meowing like crazy. And it's all fucked up. It's all like, you can just tell it's quite new. It's like, it's that big, for example. It's like a little bit bigger, maybe like that big, for example. And it's all like, it's like poopy and stuff, you can see from its butt, it's not being able to clean itself. I don't know where its like mother is or something. It's all like its hair sticking up in the wrong way and everything, but like it's still got this like cute little fucking bounce to it. And it's terrified, right? As soon as I stop, it's like scared of me, like getting back and everything. I'm trying to like bring it closer, but it like runs away a little bit. I take a little video and send it to a girl I know who's pretty good with cats, and she's like, oh my God, like it's gonna die if it doesn't get help. And I feel probably sad, but I didn't think too much of it. I just drove past because it's a stray, and like there's tons of strays here. It's just normal here in this kind of place. Like they don't really have like cats and dogs for pets here. They're just kind of like wild animals, the same as like a squirrel and a pigeon is basically. And so I go in, whatever. Don't think too much of it. But then when I'm leaving again, because I go for my second kickboxing session, I'm actually thinking, I hope I like stumble past it. End up driving past, stop over for a second, trying to play with it, but it's like so scared of me that it basically bolts through like into the construction site nearby where you can't really get into, like a tiny little hole. I'm like, oh well, I hope it doesn't get like stood on or whatever. Go, and then come back after my kickboxing session looking for it, can't find it, and I'm like, oh man, I really hope it's not been killed or whatever. This is when I'm sat at home bored and I finished all my tasks at like 5 p.m. and I've decided like, oh fuck, I'll go get some ice cream. And I think about the cat and I'm like, it must be fucking hungry, right? So it turns out I've already got loads of stuff for cats in my place. I don't even own a cat, but just like, I've got a soft heart for these little strays. So I'll bring them into my room and everything. Like just one of them, like the one who's nice and clean and stuff. So I'll bring him in sometimes to like feed him, and I've got like cat food. I've got like chicken bits, which they like, and like milk and whatever. So I'll take the little packet of like chicken bits and just stuff it into my pocket, and I'm gonna go. I've got like nice music on. The sun's just like beautiful and like, it's like a proper like nice vibe. I go out and I drive up to where the cat like should be, looking around in its usual spot, and he's not there. And I'm like, I'm just looking around for a while. I'm like fully out, like nice music, smiling, looking. And there's a bike there, and I just noticed as I'm about to leave, like giving up hope, that he's like sleeping on the bike seat. And I'm like, oh, that's fucking adorable. But he's like literally like that big when he's sleeping. So I like slowly keep forward. He's kind of like looking at me, and I get the chicken packet out. He bolts away for a second, but he's like packed up into a wall. So I start like throwing the chicken towards him and he's eating it. Like, you can tell he's like hungry as fuck. And it's just brutal, bro. It's like, there's one thing that really got to me. It was like, as he was eating it, I was feeding him. He wasn't coming too close, so I had to like throw it to him. But like, I could just see like a mosquito land on his ear and start like, you know, biting him. And like, there's nothing he can do. He's not like, you know, tough enough to like get it off. He's probably got little bites and everything everywhere. You know what I mean? He's probably got like some disease or something. You know, like his butt's all poopy and stuff. I know like a big yellow lump on his like on his leg and everything. So I was like, just felt bad, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna like bring it into my place, or just like, because it's gonna have some disease and shit like that. Like, it's sad, but like, I just, you know what I mean, I'm not the guy who's like, who knows about animal diseases or whatever, if it's like safe to bring that, or if you get sick yourself or something. But I'm feeding it like proper sad and shit. And go back towards my apartment, and then there's like a couple of cats there, so I'm feeding them. And I kind of stopped for a second. I'm like, this is wholesome as fuck, bro. I'm this big fucking jacked guy who's training kickboxing. I was wearing like a vest like this, right? So my arms are out and stuff. I'm putting on my helmet on a bike and everything. And I was like, this is like, it's so interesting, the dichotomy of your personality, where like, in one area you're practicing for a fight to basically hurt another man. You're like this big jacked guy who shouts about women online. And if you saw me here, it's like, you would have felt like this is such a gentle soul. He's like feeding all these cats and everything. It just made me smile. And then it was only when I went back into mine and when I started to go to sleep that I couldn't help but to constantly think like, oh, like, should I go downstairs? It's like 10 p.m. It's past my bedtime. Should I go downstairs, go find the little kitten, bring him up? I kept on visualizing like bringing him in towards my shower and like cleaning him off there and everything. And like, I didn't do it, you know. I didn't do it. And I kept on thinking like, if I drive off the next day and see him in like a dead little pile, I'd probably regret it, even though I'm sure like anyone who's like got a bit of experience with like strays or cats or whatever, or like, you know, animals and whatever, they'll probably comment saying like, oh, you probably did the right thing, Hamza. You don't want to risk like they've got some like rabies or I don't know what the fuck right now. So I gave him some food, but like bringing him into your home when he's not like a kept after cat might be like too risky compared to the one that I've brought up who's like kind of kept after by the people who work at the building. So I drove. I didn't see him this morning, but maybe I'll update you, because I'm kind of invested into it now. Like, I was looking for him this morning. I was like watching out for him. Slowed down my bike where he usually is. I'm like looking around. Like, I couldn't see him this morning. So hopefully he's still alive. But yeah, this one's for you, Jeffrey. I call all the cats I see Jeffrey. Boys, to Jeffrey. Okay, that's a good trade.
One. One. Good. 1, 2. 1. Nice. 1, 2, 3 low. Good. Jab. Good. Feet are all good and stuff?
Yes, sir.
Cool. 1. Good. Move. Good. Jab. 1, 2. 1. Good. 1, 2, 3 low. Boom. Good. Move. Good. Jab. Double. 1, 2. 1. Good. 1, 2, 3 chop. Yes. Good. 1. Boom. Good. 1. Boom. Good. Move back. Move back. Chop. Boom. Good. 1. Move. 1. Good. 1, 2. 1. Double. Good. Double. Good. 1, 2. 1. Move around. Good. Double jab. Good. 1, 2. 1. Good. 1, 2, 3 chop. Good. I want to go get you some of the nice gloves, bro.
Yeah.
1, 2. Yeah, nice. 1. Good. Double. 1, 2. 1. Good. There we go, bro. 1. 1, 2. 1. Good. 1, 2, 3 low. Good. Jab. Double. 1, 2. 1. Move. Good. Double jab. 1, 2. 1. Good. 3 low. Good. Jab. Move. 1, 2. Good. 1. 1. 1, 2. 1. 2, 3. So that's kind of it exactly there, you know what I mean? Yeah. A few steps back. Bang, bang. You know what I mean? 1. 1, 2. 1. Good. Double. Good. Move back. Hit the 2, 3 tight. Good. Jab. Good. Move back. Hit the 2 tight. Yes. Move. 1. Boom. Good. Move back. Move back. Move back. Good. 1. Boom. 1, 2. 1. Good. Good. Nice. 1. 1, 2. 1. Good. 1, 2, 3 low. Good. Catch, 3 low. Good. Catch, 3 low. Good. Again. Boom. Again. One more. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Time. Nice. Let's go. Jab. Boom. Good. Jab. 1, 2. 1. Good. 1, 2, 3. Chop. Good. Double. Good. 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 After the 2 shift. Good. One more time. Follow. 1, 2. Good. 1. 1, 2, 3 low. Jab. Good. 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 1. 1, 2. 1. 2, 3. Tighter. 2, 3 hard. Good. Chin tucked. Good. Again. Good. Again. Oh.
Too hard, bro. That's his head, bro. Just flies off his shoulders.
In a bit.
Fuck you.
1. Good. Double. Good. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2 shift. 2, 3. Good. Tighter on that 3, yeah. Good. Better. Lower. Yeah. Good. 1. Move. 1, 2. Move. Good. Jab. Good. Move. Jab low. Good. 1, 3 low. Good. Hit the 2. Move. Good. Jab. Good. Double. 1, 2. 1. Good. 1, 2, 3 low. Good. Jab. Good. Jab. Good. Double. 1, 2. 1. Good. 1. 1, 2. 1. Good. 1, 2, 3 low. Good. Hit the 2. Good. Move around. Good. Jab. Good. 1, 2. Good. Focus. Move back. Hit the 2. Good. Good. Move back. Hit the 2. Good. 1. Good. 1, 2. Good. Move back. Hit the 2. Good. Hit the 2, then move around. Good. Good. And then take the center, yeah? Here. Move around. Yes. Good. 1, 2. Good. That's better. Yeah, again. Good. Hit the 2. Take the center. Yeah. Good. Right. Good. Hit the 2. Take the center. Good. You can almost like take it a bit more and like even go here. So if I like smack you with the 2, bang, I get out. You can almost like, you know, fucking like rather than stopping here, where I can go like, you know, boom, boom, yeah, like right. Make sure you like push him in there, yeah. Push him in. Like you can even fucking like, if you like crack him and like move out, you can even fucking like shove him in the corner.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Like if it's there, you know, if he's just like. Good. Give me 3 more. Good. Good. Go around. Yes. Good. Oh. Good. One more. Good. Nice. Yeah. Fine, bro. Good power. Yeah, bro, I can hear it.
Yeah, it's all sniffly and shit. Like, yeah.
Starting to get to you, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's been quite a while now. It's probably been like a week or so.
Santa needs to bring you an air filter, lad.
Yeah, ASAP, bro.
Where do you not get it? Just first world countries.
Yeah. Even in cities, it's pretty bad though. Like in London, it was pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
In like Singapore and stuff. So it's not really about first world, it's just like being like in quite a quiet residential area. Which, to be honest, I live in one right now. Like there's like not a crazy busy road like this or anything. But,
yeah, bro. Fuck, I know what you mean though. Like, you get a massage and then the next morning you're actually like
worse, right?
Yeah, bro.
You don't want to admit it, but it's true, bro. It's worse. It's bad for you, bro. Just feels good. It's like instant gratification, bro.
Bro, the last few nights I like forgot to tape my mouth. Bro, significantly worse.
Yeah.
Like significant, bro.
Yeah, you like dry throat and shit now, like.
Little bit, and I can tell my mouth's open because I fucking drool, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Are you waking up with a bit of like dry throat, need to drink
Little
water
bit,
right away? Yeah. You really notice it once you tape your mouth shut for a little while. Like I'll never go back now. Like I tape it shut every night, even if I'm like going somewhere, if I'm like flying and stuff, I've got it on every single night, bro.
When you're flying would be the best, bro, because that's actually like what wakes me up, bro. Is like I like
dry throat and shit, like yeah.
Well, because I can't really sleep on planes, but the few times that I've been really close, the reason I wake up, bro, or the reason I jolt up is because like my mouth ends up like drooping, and then I can like feel it, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck. You know what I mean?
You gotta get you in business class, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's nice. You know how I say like money doesn't change a lot, but like in certain areas it
Quality
does.
of life, bro.
The business class, bro, 100%.
Yeah, because you can can you lie down and shit?
Yeah, it's fully flat, bro. You get like a bed, basically, like a little single bed.
Bro. Like, yeah. Can
if
you sleep on economy? Probably not.
Nah, not really. In business, is like 9 out of 10 times I'll fall asleep really well. And one time, like out of the last like year or 2 years, there's been one bad business class flight, but I was sick as well, so it's like it's not really the fault of that. But other than that, bro, it's like it's ridiculously easy to fall
What's the
asleep,
nicest flight you've been on?
Qatar Airways.
Business, or have
Business,
you ever flown first?
No.
Will
Business,
you one
like-
day?
Yeah, probably. I'll get like a jet one day from here to like Bangkok or something. It'll be like 20 grand or something with like, a couple of boys or something for a bit of fun or something. Just after the fight, we knock this guy out, let's fly over to Bangkok and like fly over to Colombia. Been obsessed with Colombia recently, bro.
Bro.
Just for a cultural
I sent this reel to my mate, bro. And it was just like this like average as Joe, bro.
Like some
Just like waking up and like wherever the fuck he is, like Colombia, Brazil, wherever the fuck he is, bro. Just two of like the baddest chicks you'll ever see in your life, bro. And just like, and I'm just like, bro, what am I up to?
Yeah,
what am I doing here, bro? Like, why am I?
Spent 20 years in UK, bro.
Why am I chilling in the Western world, bro? Like, I feel like they just love white guys, bro.
Yeah, I know.
They just see you like a money bag, bro.
It's just, bro, the value skew is insane there. So it's like, you want to go to a place where like the things you bring as a man, which one is resources, actually matters. Which in the Western world it doesn't, because girls make as much money as a guy does, which equals the playing field. And it's like, now a normal girl who makes a few K a month wants a guy who's like a fucking decker millionaire, and even she'll be like, her friends will be saying like, oh yeah, he's not that great, you're better than him, you can get this other guy, whatever. Like the modern Western woman thinks she can literally get like.
What do you reckon if you fucking ended up like going over there, meeting some bird, and then you brought her into the Western world? Do you reckon she would like slowly change?
Oh yeah, she'd become like a dumb girl in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Because it's the culture that makes a difference. Like, you can be a strong man But the truth is, like, just being a strong father is not good enough if you take him to like a cook state, like a left blue pill bullshit kind of state. Like, for example, back home, there was like this Muslim father who I would always see in the gym. And one day he was crying in the changing room, like he was whimpering a bit. And I was like, oh, what's happening? He went like, oh, it's my daughter. Like, you know, I've tried so hard to be a good Muslim father, but she comes home with these books like Mommy's New Girlfriend that she has to study. And he's like, what do I do? Like, I pull her out of school and like, you know, she'll have no friends. And like, if I make her not read it, she'll be like an outcast. Like, it's just so difficult here. It's like, you can be a strong guy, bro. You can be like a Muslim who's like, do you know what I mean? So it's like, you still have to like, you have to bring them somewhere secluded, like homeschooling, the wild, where you've got money. And for example, if the authorities come round and they're like, oh, like, why are your children not in school? You've got enough power to like say like, oh, we're not going to do that here. So that's it. And like, if you take them to like some city in the UK, bro, just by nature of her making some friends, watching UK media, Love Island and that type of shit, then she turns into a dumb little girl, bro. So
Dumb little girl.
You know what I mean? You have to like, the truth is what women don't want to hear, but actually the most like based women know. You have to be quite controlling. You have to act in the way that a normal Western girl thinks you're, like a controlling, psychopathic, narcissistic, misogynist. That's like you being a base level man these days. So you have to think for yourself, like, what media should she consume? And you have to enforce that. Like, people are like, they're always...
when she's asleep, just start watching it. Andrew Tate
just like, you gotta train her algorithm, but like everyone thinks I was special. Like, my ex, for example, like the last few girls I date, they delete social media. Because it's like I tell them to, and it's not like I force them to or anything, but like when they respect you and you sit them down and you tell them about the dangers of it and you say like, listen, if I wasn't on like if I wasn't in my business, I wouldn't have it as well. It's fucking cancer. I texted it once to my ex-girlfriend and she deleted her entire account, never had it again. And people thought it was like insane. She's the most perfect girl ever. I was like, no, it's like the most perfect girl is only there because a man conditioned her to be like that, right? It's like, you gotta be like, no matter which girl it is and where you are, you gotta have like an element of control over a woman, and you gotta show her like, this is the way, that's not the way, this is how we do things, that's not the way. Because otherwise it's like you're just a little bitch like partner, like, you know, modern day fucking little blue pill boyfriend, little softie, like, oh yeah girl, like, it's okay if you want to go out to like dinner dates with guys who want to fuck you or something, like, it's okay, I'm secure in my masculinity, like, fuck you.
One. 1, 2. 1. Good. 1, 2, 3, low. Good. Jab. Double. 1, 2. Good. Move back. Hit the 2. Shift. Good. See, that's enough to like, you know, bang, shift, and then boom, you're back on. You know what I mean? 1. Move. Good. 1, 2.
How am I shifting for that? So if I throw the 2, do more?
Exactly how you're doing, bro.
Yeah, it's good.
Exactly how you're doing. Because the thing you want, you sting me with the 2, boom, and you're gone. You've moved. Yeah. You know what I mean? You sting me with the 2, bang, boom. Yeah, you're gone. You know what I mean? Because most of the time, you know, you don't want to drift this way. You know what I mean? Because you're drifting to like a right hand, to like a right kick. But if you just sting me with a fucking 2, hit me with the 2, bang, boom. Yeah, like you're safe. You know what I mean?
Shut up. They give him a kick to the stomach as well, right?
Yeah. And even if I'm like drifting in, even if I'm walking in hard, like walking hard on me, boom, you can like use this, boom, push off.
Go on this way then.
This way. Same way.
Oh, right, good. Yeah.
Same way, like, only if like the guy is like, when they're coming at you, like, yeah, boom. Yeah. And then you like,
okay, right, like the Muay Thai style.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Like, that's just if the guy's like, you know, he's like rushing you in, and it's just like, boom, bang. Yeah. We'll do a bit of that soon.
Yeah.
Because that's what a lot of people will do, bro. They'll just kind of like,
just bum rush.
Get way too close. Boom, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's try it this way. If you come towards me, I throw a hook. So.
If you were to...
Right in the balls, bro. Fuck that guy, bro.
If you were to go that way. Boom. Yeah. Boom.
Yeah. And a left kick after that.
Right, you probably cram yourself too much there.
I think so.
If you were going to go to like a kick or something, you'd probably want to Like, boom, boom.
More like a knee.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think you'd be better off again, like, if they're rushing in, boom, throwing a straight and like hitting an exit round.
Yeah, because there's not much range then if I'm
yeah, if
hooked
you're
distance,
hitting a hook throw, you're kind of like, if they throw like a straight, bro, they're gonna beat you to it. You know what I mean?
Right, okay. Maybe a knee then.
Or
Like if they're rushing me down, maybe
if they're
that's the
rushing
right
you down,
time for
yeah,
a
you
knee,
can
right?
boom, of course. Or if they're rushing, bang, sit tight, bang, boom, and then exit out with the.
Like these guys who are making me run around the map, maybe it's like get a bit of the distance, plant your feet, something to distract them, and just fucking knee, like using their momentum.
Or if they're running 40 you, boom, sting a two, bang, and then shift off or roll out. You know what I mean? Like, boom. Then I'm here. So if they're like walking at you, boom. Yeah, nah, sit the two. Sit the two. And like, boom, boom, bang. Good. Yeah. But you can even like, because most of the time as well, they're going to be walking in, going like this, you know what I mean? Like if they're a guy that hooks a lot, bang, you sit the two, bang, you roll under, boom. And even if they don't hook, that roll sort of like keeps you safe, you know what I mean? So it's like, you walk at me, boom. And then I'm here, bang, bang.
Yeah, I like the roll. Because all these guys, like the heavy-footed guys, they're just, bro, it's like a bunch of fucking
like,
haymakers and shit. Like, just roll under one.
Like it's a bit risky rolling, say someone like yourself who just goes like.
Yeah, but most guys aren't doing the front leg, are they? Like,
nah, but even like, if you were to walk at me, and I go, bang. Boom, I know you're not going to be able to kick me there, especially if I land this too, because you're going to be like this, you know what I mean? So when you do it, I almost commit with it as well. So if you're walking in, boom, I almost like just.
You're trying to knock out for that.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not just going bang, bang, like I'm going like, boom, like I'm putting my weight into it, you know what I mean?
So I'm getting walked down, heavy two.
Boom, roll,
slip, boom, maybe not.
Nah,
you just get out?
It's gonna happen so fast that I'm just like bang, boom, and then I'm out.
Center.
Like center, boom, boom.
Right.
So
when someone's walking me down, you're not trying to go for like some combo one, slip, two.
Nah, because you know a lot of it, like when you fight, bro, it's not just like slip here, roll here, 2, 3, up, boom, boom, boom. You know, it doesn't work like that. You know what I mean?
So the purpose of this is just disrupting his.
It's to disrupt the rhythm, pop his head back, and get out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, I like that.
So I use this a lot, and it's like, especially like if you're crashing the space, it's like I just use that as like an exit. You know what I mean? So if I'm walking in and you sling a two, boom, good. Yeah, but I almost do the two and the roll at like, I almost do it as like one motion. You know, because I'm trying to like, I go like, bang.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm trying to like, I'm trying to get you with like speed as well, you know, like you're running into me, it's just like, swoop. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Kind of like trying to surprise them. Good. 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 Now try go on like this angle as well when you're like rolling and exiting, because you don't want to just like stay here. You know what I mean? Try take this. Try take that space. Boom. Yeah, bro. There you go. Yeah. And that's just like, you're not gonna want to do that all the time, you know. But if they're like pushing you and stuff, boom. You know, but you're not gonna want to do it over and over and over and over to the point where someone might make a read. You know what I mean? Bang. Good. Don't go back. Boom. Go into the punch. Go into the punch. Yes.
Yeah, if he gets the pattern and he throws like a
yeah, that's like, it's more just like a it's not something you do over and over and over, because then he's going to start to see that you're rolling and dipping your head. You know, like it's so much harder to react in the moment though. Especially like a beginner, you know what I mean? Like, they're not gonna see, oh, he's rolling, I'm gonna set him up and fucking step in with the knee.
Just throwing shit.
That's not gonna happen, bro. You know what I mean? Like, the riskiest part of this is just if he was to just come throw something random. He was to throw something random and you already made that move, you know, and it just happened to catch, you know, but that's not gonna happen because you're gonna sting him with the 2 first, you know.
How about the knee? If you're getting walked down by someone who's more aggressive, and
I sit tight and I fucking put up a knee.
Are you putting something else, or
something else you can do as well is you know, if someone's walking you tight, bang, bang, crack, and boom, just crash, crash his face, grab him, just hold, try not to squeeze too much because you don't want to gas your arms out. Just try hold, break, and then if I'm squeezing with you here, and that's and you're here, it's break. The ref comes and breaks it. This guy will probably try to get out. Your job is to fucking get the fuck out of here, bro. Use that break and be you know, back out here, you know, because I don't want to be in here.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, same thing. If I'm walking in, boom, I just boom, put up a knee as well. You know.
Are you not going to throw something first, or?
Huh?
Would you throw something first if someone's coming towards you?
You could fake something, you know, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Just jolt your body.
Yeah.
Or you could just if they're just committing hard.
Just grab them.
I'm just my hands are tight.
Okay.
Because they're walking at you they're walking at you. This is more if they make a fucking bad mistake here, you know what I mean? And they're just walking into me,
just fucking
boom, yeah, bro. And I'm gonna walk, but your weight keeps coming forward.
That's what I'm saying. I think the knee might be quite good for this. Because this one weakness I've got, it's they've got momentum and I'm just running away. Why not just fucking let them come towards me and just fucking stab them with their own momentum?
Yeah, you have to be tight here though.
Yeah.
You know, because they're just walking, boom, and you try to knee
So maybe for that one, don't drop the arms for the.
Nah, I'm staying tight and I'm trying to put my knee out as long as possible.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Let me put on a pad, bro.
Yeah.
Jab. Let's go. Jab. 1, 2. 1. Good. 1, 2, 3 low. Good. 2 step up. Good. Now way more range. 2 step up. Good. Don't lean back though. That's it. Again. That's it. 1. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2, 3 low. Good. 2 step up. Good. 1. Good. 1, 2. 1. Good. 1, 2, 3 low. Good. 2 step up. Good. 3 low. 2 step up. Good. 1. Good. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2, 3 low. 2 step up. Good. Jab. Double. 1, 2. 1. Move back. 2. Good. 2 angle out. Good. Again. Longer. Long. Good. Don't square up. Bang. Bang. Stay long. Longer. Good. 1. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2, 3 low. 2 step up. Good. Stop loading. Straight. Good. 1 low. Move. 2. Move. Good. Yeah, see, after you hit the shot, boom, you gotta go. Especially if I'm walking you back. Boom, you're not gonna hit the shot and just stay. You know? Hit the shot, move. Bang. Boom. Now change the. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's different to just going boom. You know, or it's different to going boom.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Because then you just give him the advantage again. But if you go bang, turn it, boom, change the rhythm of it, you know, then it's your fight again. You know, but if we just retreat and just let him walk at us again, then no good, you know what I mean? Then we're just back on the back foot. 1, 2. Good, 1, 2, 3 low. Good, 2 step up. Good, nah, too close. Step up. Step up. Again. 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 Yeah. 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 5 more. 1. Hard. 2. 3. 4. Nah. 1 more. Nah. Come on. Good. Nice, bro. Fine.
If you could see my view right now, you'd be thinking I live in paradise, honestly. Let me show you. It is just such a beautiful view here, just blue ocean, sunny skies. We had quite a lot of rain in Bali the last few weeks, and it's just went away and all the sun's come back and it's like just beautiful, bro. You can even see the moon right now as well. That's incredible. I'll be honest though, there's something that I want to work on, which is my skill of connecting with people and bonding with people. Because as I was driving home, I was wondering, like, you know, something which I said to you at the earlier part of this video, where I was talking about like friendship, living with friends and everything. I've realized that I've kind of pushed away relationships and friendships on the pursuit to success. I've been like that lone entrepreneur, just building success, and it's been nice, you know, I've made a lot of progress, I won't lie to you. But it has left that hole in my life where I feel like I'm not very good at connecting with people. I am quite like a judgmental, hateful person sometimes, right? I can be like a sweet guy as well, but I am quite like a judgmental person. You can tell by the kind of content I produce where I call people like pussies and everything. And it was just something that, like, it was a conversation with James today, and he's a great guy, so I don't blame him for this. But basically, there's like a little get together in the gym of, you know, like the groups of people there. And I kind of knew about it. I heard, like, James mentioned it like a few weeks ago that, oh, on Christmas Day they do like a dinner. But I didn't really, like, I kind of assumed I'd go. I didn't really think about it too much. And I had, there's a girl that I wanted to spend Christmas with as well. But a guy came up to us and he was like, oh, yeah, yes, boys, good morning. Like, James, are you going to the dinner tonight? And he went, yeah. And it was like kind of, you know, kind of this awkward thing where, like, it felt like I wasn't invited. But it's kind of like an open thing, you know, it's an event at the gym, basically. But it's nice that someone would come up to you and ask you, like, oh, are you going, you know, let's go together, whatever. And James mentioned it later on. He was like, oh, yeah, like, that thing's tonight, and, like, you could come if you want. And it was like, it was nice. I told him, like, I'm probably gonna make plans tonight. I was gonna message. Oh, sorry, I've got, like, I think there's like ants and stuff here, actually. Yeah, and I started to feel sad about it, and I didn't want to, you know, talk about it because it sounds kind of lame. I didn't want to even acknowledge it, but I was like, yeah, why does that make you feel sad? And it's because, let's be honest, like, we all wish to be the person who everyone comes up to and says, like, you know, like, oh, you're going, okay, sweet, I'll come with you. You know, you want to be like the person who's not just accepted into some event, but who is very much invited early on, and who's really like people really want you to oh bro, fuck me, it's like little ants I think crawling onto my back, itchy. Yeah, you want to be like that social thing, right? And I stood outside the gym for a second, like I was just sat on my bike and I was like journaling about it on my phone quick, like so I could think about it when I came home. And I was like, I can't blame anyone for this, because this has happened to me like lots in my life, right? Especially when I was like in high school. And I can't blame people for this, especially now, because this was the life that I chose when I chose to become like a solo entrepreneur, a kind of guy who can meet people and connect with them and then just kind of like ditch them. My life over the last few years has just been that. It's just been connecting with people, good friendships, good relationships, love life, whatever. And then me just kind of like just moving on, me just like not giving a shit about them. And I started to think for myself, like it might be nice to actually enter at least a period of my life where I start valuing people more. And I think that's one of the constraints of my life, you know, like what the man who has everything, who has the money, he has clout, he has sex and muscles and stuff. What's missing? Well, it's good people around you. It's people you really want to connect with. It's like really good quality friends you're close to. And I started to think to myself, like, yeah, what is it? Like, what's kind of, you know, the constraint? And I thought to myself, like, oh yeah, social skills. Let's level up social skills. I came back to my building and I had got a text from them saying like, oh, your laundry is here if you want to pick it up. So I picked it up in the morning. And the guy who was getting it for me from like the staff room, he mentioned like, oh, you just come back from the gym, because I was shirtless. And I went like, oh yeah, kickboxing. And he went, wow, kickboxing. Like I do some kickboxing too. And we had like a little conversation talking about it. He's had a fight before. I'm going to have my fight. And he's like, oh, like where? At Soma? I'll buy a ticket. I'll come watch and everything. We connect. I get his name and everything. And I was leaving. I was like, that's not special for me, like connecting with someone, laughing, making jokes. If you saw me in public, like let's say you saw me in the gym, or if you saw me in like, I go to this like gym for recovery, like sauna, ice bath. If you saw me in there, you'd be thinking like, holy shit, Hamza's like social as fuck. He's got like 3 people listening to him telling a story or some shit right now. But what you don't see is that after that, when they message me, I don't reply. And I basically like forget that they exist. It's a really bad habit that I've got. I'm not saying that, you know, that I'm proud of it or anything. It's a really bad habit that I don't like. I can have like the most deep conversation with someone. I can bond so well. And I just kind of like lose like interest, or I just feel like I'm fine without them. And, you know, it reminds me of like being a child. And we moved quite a lot. Like I was born in Pakistan. Then we moved 1 or 2 times in Pakistan when I was a baby. And then we moved to the UK, we moved to Scotland in a city called Glasgow. And we were there for like a year or so. Then we moved to Liverpool in a house, and I went to like primary school or something there for a little bit. And then we moved to a different house in Liverpool, and that's where I went to primary school for like, you know, 5 years, 6 years. We stayed there in a row or so. And then we moved from there because our house was being attacked by racists, basically. It was a whole situation. Then we moved to a different city, not far from Liverpool. We moved to this place, and I was there for like maybe like 10 years. Then I moved to a different city. I moved to Manchester for university. Then I moved back home, and then I moved over basically like a bunch of different countries. I tried different cities in UK. I tried going to Scotland, London, Dubai, Thailand, Bali. And I've just kind of like, you know, just I've gotten used to meeting people, connecting, and then just basically never really seeing them again. Like that's one thing, is just I've gotten used to thinking like, oh, I'll make new friends. And the problem with that is like then obviously like the depth isn't there, and I almost want to rush. Like I'm almost envious of people who've had the same friends for like 10 years. And most likely it says something kind of negative about me that I don't have that. In my defense, maybe this isn't true, but I do think like when you've changed a lot as a person, like I was like this nerdy, not even nerdy, I won't even say that, just like this depressed, anxious video gamer, and I had nothing going for me, and so I was friends with, you know, other guys who were like that. And then when you become like an entrepreneur and like an athlete, and like you travel around a lot, it's like you kind of do outgrow people very quickly. Like I'm just like spitting on my own dick here. I'm just like quacking, fucking sucking my own dick here. But the truth is, like, you do outgrow people very quickly. No offense to them, this is probably going to sound offensive, but I feel like I've outgrown like most of my audience as well. Like I have this massive audience on my main channel, and it just feels like, no offense to them, but like I have to really fucking dumb myself down to like appeal to the masses that I have attracted. Like I've got millions of followers on my main channel, and I don't even make videos on that channel anymore because I have to use like fucking one syllable words, and I have to make videos for people who are like 15 and who are experiencing problems that I've not had for like 10 years straight. And I'm not looking down on them. It's just that I'm a fucking 27-year-old grown-ass man. Like I started this when I was like 22 years old. It's been quite a while. It's been half a decade. And so when people say to me like online, like, oh, you've changed, it's like, yeah, of course I have. It's been 5 years. Like, how the fuck could you say that as an insult that I've changed? It's been 5 years since I started posting content. I'm used to outgrowing people, and obviously some decisions I make and some paths I go down are not good. In the end, I kind of realize it, and I end up, correcting course. So that's one thing in my defense, which might not be true, but it does seem to be, at least in my subjective opinion, like a big point to make is like, it's hard to have long-term friends when you basically outgrow like almost every single person you meet. But then that being said, as I was saying that sentence just then, a few people popped into my mind who I wouldn't say that I've outgrown, who I would even say have surpassed me in many ways as well. So it's not just that. It's okay, fair enough. I'm not friends with like retard gamers and like peasants and the masses anymore. Okay, fair enough. I'm not ever going to force myself to be friends with like someone who I have no respect for, someone who can't even get past like level fucking 0 in human development. Fair enough. Okay, you don't have to be friends with retards. But it's like I know some good fucking wholesome guys. I know some non-degenerate guys. I know guys who are fathers. I know guys who are entrepreneurs, athletes and everything. And I still can't really like, it's weird because it's like they would assume we're friends and I would, call them a friend. Let's say it's like my friend Ibrahim, for example. He's like an entrepreneur, spiritual guy in Bali, right? Wholesome guy, and we'll speak to each other like once every few months. And it's like proper close. Like, so just a few weeks ago, there was like a fight at the gym. And I got tickets, and then I invited him to come. And it's like, we were like crying, laughing, making jokes and everything, right? And but then after that, it's like I just won't reply. And it's not that I don't like this guy. I genuinely like him. I look up to him and everything. It's just weird. It's just I just won't reply. I just won't continue the conversation. I won't like organize like more things like, oh, let's go meet for a coffee or something. And one part of me just asks like, is that even a bad thing? Is this just who you are? But then another thing says like, this is who your parents, specifically your mother, conditioned you to be. My mother was like an anxious woman, and she just didn't want me to like go outside much. My dad's like a social guy. He's the team captain of his cricket club, right? So super social. But it was all this like my mum's and my sister's like bakwas, like bullshit attitude towards other people who weren't in the family, which was like, he's always out with his friends, he's always doing this. Like that was always presented to me as like a bad thing. So now when I'm older, it's like it's this thing of like, yeah, spending time with your friends isn't very productive. You should just sit at home all day like your anxious mom. And I don't mean to be offensive, but like it is the truth, all right? Like your scared little mom can really fuck up your life as you should have been like a courageous young man. This is why fathers are so fucking important, and they need to be so close to their children. And there needs to be honestly like some really good distance between a mother and her sons, which sounds crazy, but it's just the truth. Once a boy turns like 10 years old, it's like you got to take him off the mother's teat and throw him into the fucking wild with his father and make him survive there in like an element of masculinity. But yeah, like one of the things I noted as I was driving back home was that I definitely don't feel like I struggle with social skills, like the ability to speak to new people. I'm a pretty confident guy. I can look people in the eyes. I can handshake. I can speak to someone. We can start bursting out laughing and stuff. For me, it's not like attracting someone to kind of like me or want to be friends with me, because I do that well. The same with like dating. I'm very good at attraction, like very good at attraction. Like it's like a skill that I've leveled up. But it's keeping the friendship, it's keeping the relationship, it's like nurturing it, bonding, really connecting. That's what I suck at. I'm really good at attracting guys to be friends and girls to be lovers, but I suck at nurturing that relationship. I kind of give up on people, I ignore people, I ghost them. And again, in my defense, another excuse, but I'll just tell you what sort of excuses my mind's coming up with is like, not to spit on my own dick, but like I get a lot of messages, right? I remember there was one time like a girl who I went on a date with, she was kind of pissed off that I didn't reply to her for like a day. And I thought like, yeah, we're not compatible, or you just have no empathy. You know that I'm like an influencer. You probably know that like I get like 100, 200 messages a day, right? It's kind of like hard to like keep up with that. And so the only people I really reply to consistently are the people I need to see, not just the people I would like to see for fun, but I need to see. Like, for example, I have a call with a guy starting like right now, and like my coach James, for example, if I'm sick, then I need to text him. Makes sense, right? So that's just like my thoughts just right now. Just I feel like I definitely want to level up like the nurturing side. I want to be more nurturing towards the people who are already in my life. Yeah, and it might just be something that was insightful towards you as well. When you have achieved all of your goals, it's still about the people in your life. You've heard this so much, like the biggest priority, like the most important part of life, it is your relationships, honestly. It's your health and your relationships. It's not the money, it's not the success, the clout, it's all not the things that 90% of our attention goes towards. It is simply just the quality of your relationships and the quality of your health. And those are the things that we often slack on. So I'm thinking that I want to go through a nice little season of like focusing on it a bit more, and not just doing, you know, like social skills of reading how to win friends and influence people or any bullshit like that. Because I've done that so much. I can smile, I can speak to people, that's fine. It's just like after I've attracted them, after I've spoke to them, you know, we've got each other's numbers, whatever, still staying in touch, nurturing the relationship, developing them and myself, and creating memories and everything. That's what I suck at. It becomes very mechanical and methodical. It becomes very ritual and routine. You know, I just meet James at the same time every single day, whatever. And it's like, that becomes, it fits in my kind of personality, where I like to have this sort of military, wake up at 6 a.m., train at 7, whatever. But yeah, I definitely see this as like an area of improvement that I'm not like very good at right now, that I want to improve on. So yeah, see you tomorrow.